There are moments in life when everything seems uncertain, when the bank account looks small, opportunities seem distant, and the future feels foggy. Yet sometimes, the greatest support in your life is happening quietly, behind the scenes. Chosen one, what if the very struggles you are facing right now are actually part of a divine funding process? What if the delays, the unexpected help, and even the closed doors are actually God arranging the resources that will carry you into your destiny? Think about how many times in your life something worked out at the last moment. Maybe a bill was paid when you had no idea how it would happen. Maybe someone appeared in your life with advice, encouragement, or an opportunity you didn't expect. Those moments aren't coincidences. Many people overlook them, but those who are spiritually aware recognize them as signs that something bigger is happening. Divine funding doesn't always come in the form of money first. Sometimes it arrives as knowledge, discipline, wisdom, or the right relationships. Imagine someone learning a skill during a difficult season, only to realize years later that it became the very thing that built their success. That is how destiny works. It prepares you before rewarding you. Chosen one, this is why your story is different. While others panic during uncertain times, you are being shaped and supported in ways you might not fully see yet. Every lesson you've learned and every challenge you've overcome is part of a larger investment being made into your life. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to support the mission of this channel. Like the video, subscribe to Mirror of the Soul, and comment below. I believe my future is protected. Sometimes declaring your faith out loud is the first step toward recognizing the blessings already unfolding around you. Many people believe that hardship means failure or abandonment. But chosen one, the truth is often the opposite. Some of the most successful individuals in history went through seasons of uncertainty before stepping into their purpose. What looks like a lack of resources may actually be a period of preparation. Consider the story of entrepreneurs who began with almost nothing, sleeping in small rooms, working long hours, and facing rejection after rejection. Later, those same people built companies worth millions or even billions. Looking back, many of them say the same thing. The difficult years taught them discipline, resilience, and vision. Your situation might feel similar right now. Perhaps you've faced moments where you questioned your direction. Maybe you've watched others move ahead while you remained stuck in the same place. But the hidden truth is this: your journey is being designed differently. Some people receive quick success but lose it because they were never prepared to manage it. When God funds your future, the investment begins with your character. Patience, humility, and emotional strength are currencies that can't be bought, but they are essential for sustaining success. Without them, wealth and opportunity can disappear just as quickly as they appear. One of the most fascinating aspects of divine guidance is how opportunities appear when you least expect them. You might have spent years knocking on doors that remained closed, only to suddenly discover a completely different path opening up in front of you. Many people describe this moment as a turning point. They didn't see it coming, yet when the opportunity arrived, everything suddenly made sense. The skills they learned, the relationships they built, and even the failures they endured all aligned perfectly with the new direction. Think about it this way. If you had received success too early, would you have understood how to handle it? Would you have appreciated it the same way you will now? Often, delays exist not to punish you but to ensure that when the blessing arrives, you are fully prepared to carry it. Chosen one, you may already be seeing signs of these doors opening. Maybe someone mentioned an opportunity to you recently. Maybe a new idea has been forming in your mind, one that feels strangely aligned with your passion and purpose. These subtle signals are often the beginning of something extraordinary. Another powerful way your future is being funded is through the people entering your life. Sometimes the right person can change everything. A mentor who shares wisdom, a friend who introduces you to an opportunity, or even a stranger whose encouragement shifts your perspective. History is filled with examples of life-changing connections. Many successful leaders often say that one conversation, one meeting, or one partnership played a major role in their journey. The truth is, no one reaches greatness completely alone. Chosen one, this is why the relationships forming around you right now are so important. Some people are being placed in your life to support you, while others may be leaving because they were only meant for a particular chapter. Both situations serve a purpose. Pay attention to the individuals who genuinely believe in your growth and encourage your progress. Those are the people who often become part of the support system that helps your vision become reality. Chosen one of the greatest truths most people overlook is that the most valuable funding in your life is not money, it's the transformation of your mind. Before any external breakthrough happens, there is always an internal shift. The way you think, the way you interpret struggles, and the way you respond to challenges begin to change. Suddenly, the same obstacles that once discouraged you start to feel like lessons instead of losses. Think about the most successful individuals in the world. Long before they had financial abundance, they developed a powerful mindset. They trained their minds to stay focused, disciplined, and creative even during difficult times. This mental strength became the foundation that later supported their success. In many ways, their thinking was the real capital that allowed them to build something extraordinary. You may notice that recently you've started seeing life differently. Perhaps you've become more patient with delays or more confident about your future. Maybe you're less affected by negativity and more focused on growth. These changes might seem small, but they are incredibly significant. They are signs that your mind is evolving into the kind of mindset capable of handling the blessings ahead. Chosen one, when God funds your future, He often starts by upgrading your perspective. Because a stronger mind can create opportunities even in difficult circumstances. A wiser mindset can turn mistakes into strategies and setbacks into stepping stones. This inner transformation is one of the most valuable investments you will ever receive. One of the most frustrating experiences in life is waiting for something you deeply desire. Whether it's a career breakthrough, financial stability, or the chance to pursue your dreams, waiting can feel exhausting. But chosen one, what if those delays were actually protecting you from something you weren't ready for yet? Many people receive success too quickly and lose it just as fast. Without preparation, sudden wealth or opportunity can become overwhelming. History has shown countless examples of individuals who gained fame or fortune rapidly, only to struggle later because they lacked the wisdom and stability to sustain it. Your delays might actually be a form of divine protection. During this waiting season, you're learning skills, building resilience, and developing the emotional intelligence needed to manage greater responsibilities. These qualities may not feel like financial progress, but they are preparing you for the moment when real opportunities arrive. Imagine someone who receives millions of dollars but doesn't understand discipline or planning. Within a few years, that money could disappear. Now imagine someone who spent years learning patience, strategy, and responsibility. When their opportunity finally arrives, they know exactly how to protect and multiply what they receive. There is always a moment in every story when everything begins to shift. For some people, it's a single opportunity. For others, it's a series of small events that gradually open the door to something bigger. But almost everyone who experiences a breakthrough says the same thing. Before it happened, they felt like giving up. Chosen one, that moment when you feel exhausted, discouraged, or uncertain, is often the final test before the breakthrough arrives. Life has a mysterious way of challenging your persistence just before the reward appears. It's as if the universe wants to see whether you truly believe in your path. Think about athletes training for a major competition. The final weeks of preparation are usually the hardest. Their bodies are tired, their minds are under pressure, and they begin questioning whether all the effort will be worth it. Yet those who push through that final stage often discover their greatest victories waiting on the other side. In your life, the same principle applies. The frustration you feel today may simply be the pressure building before your breakthrough. The opportunities you've been waiting for could be closer than you realize. Sometimes the difference between success and surrender is just one more step forward. One of the most fascinating things about destiny is that it often leaves subtle clues before major changes occur. These signs may appear as unexpected ideas, sudden motivation, or new connections that seem strangely aligned with your purpose. For example, you might notice that certain opportunities keep appearing repeatedly in your life. Maybe people encourage you to pursue a specific talent or passion. Maybe you feel a strong pull toward a direction that you never considered before. These recurring signals are often indicators that you are being guided toward something meaningful. Another sign is the way your perspective toward fear begins to change. Instead of avoiding challenges, you start feeling curious about them. You begin asking yourself questions like, what could happen if I actually try this? Or, what if this opportunity is exactly what I've been waiting for? Chosen one, these moments of curiosity and courage are not accidents. They are signs that your inner confidence is growing. The path that once seemed impossible now feels achievable because your belief in yourself is expanding. So pause for a moment and reflect on your own life. What signs have you noticed recently that suggest your future is shifting in a positive direction? Share them in the comments, because your story could inspire someone else who is searching for hope. Chosen one, there is a powerful principle that many people underestimate. Faith often becomes a magnet for opportunity. When you truly believe that your life has purpose and direction, you begin making decisions differently. Instead of acting from fear, you start acting from trust. And that shift in energy can open doors you never imagined. Faith doesn't mean pretending that challenges don't exist. It means moving forward despite them. Many of the most inspiring stories of success began with individuals who believed in a vision that no one else could see yet. Their belief became the fuel that kept them moving even when circumstances seemed impossible. Think about someone who starts a business with very little money but a strong vision. At first, people may doubt them, but their determination attracts supporters, partners, and mentors who see the passion behind the idea. Eventually, what once seemed unrealistic begins to grow into something real. This is how faith transforms potential into opportunity. Chosen one, the same process may be happening in your life right now. Your willingness to keep believing in your future, even during uncertain times, is shaping the path ahead of you. Every step you take with faith strengthens your ability to recognize and seize opportunities when they appear. Sometimes the opportunities that change our lives are already around us. We just haven't recognized them yet. Many people expect success to arrive as a dramatic event, but often it begins quietly. A conversation, an idea, or a small chance to learn something new can become the seed of something much bigger. Consider how many inventions and successful projects started with simple observations. Someone noticed a problem and decided to solve it. That curiosity led to innovation, and innovation eventually led to success. What seemed like a small step turned into something transformative. Chosen one, you may already be surrounded by opportunities disguised as ordinary moments. A skill you're developing, a hobby you enjoy, or even a challenge you're facing could hold the key to your next breakthrough. Sometimes the path to your future isn't about searching farther, it's about seeing more clearly what's already in front of you. Pay attention to the ideas that excite you or the situations that push you to grow. Those moments often reveal where your potential lies. When you approach life with curiosity instead of fear, the world begins to look different. You start noticing possibilities where others only see limitations. Every meaningful journey requires courage. Not the loud, dramatic courage seen in movies, but the quiet kind, the courage to keep going even when you're unsure of the outcome. Chosen one, Courage is often the key that unlocks the door to your destiny. Imagine standing at the edge of a new opportunity. You know it could change your life, but it also carries risk. Your mind fills with questions. What if I fail? What if it doesn't work? What if people judge me? These thoughts are natural, but they are also the very barriers that prevent many people from stepping into their purpose. The truth is that courage doesn't eliminate fear. It simply refuses to let fear make the final decision. Many individuals who achieved greatness were not fearless. They simply chose to move forward anyway. Their willingness to act despite uncertainty is what separated them from those who stayed stuck. Chosen one, the opportunity meant for you may require that same step of courage. Perhaps it's starting something new, sharing your ideas, or pursuing a dream you've kept hidden for years. The moment you decide to act, you begin rewriting your future. One of the most surprising truths about success is that the very struggles you once wished to escape often become your greatest strengths. Chosen one, the experiences that tested you, challenged you, and even hurt you may actually be preparing you to help others in ways you never expected. Think about someone who overcame financial hardship and later became a mentor for others learning how to manage money, or someone who faced emotional challenges and eventually used their story to inspire people around them. Their past difficulties didn't disappear, they transformed into wisdom. Your life may hold similar lessons. The obstacles you faced taught you resilience, empathy, and determination. Those qualities cannot be purchased or taught easily. They are forged through experience. And because of that, they carry tremendous value. Many people will connect with your story not because everything went perfectly, but because you kept moving forward despite the setbacks. Your journey becomes proof that growth is possible, even when circumstances are difficult. Chosen one, blessings often arrive silently, and without discipline, they can slip away just as quietly. Divine funding doesn't just provide resources, it prepares you to manage them wisely. Discipline is the invisible armor that protects everything you are about to receive. It teaches you how to stay focused, make wise choices, and avoid unnecessary distractions that could derail your journey. Consider successful individuals who, despite having enormous resources, live with structured routines, strict habits, and self-control. Their wealth and influence are sustained not by luck, but by consistent daily actions. Discipline ensures that every opportunity is maximized and every advantage is maintained. For you, this means staying consistent even when motivation fades. It means honoring your commitments, guarding your energy, and prioritizing what truly matters. The discipline you cultivate today will determine how well you handle the blessings of tomorrow. Remember, chosen one, discipline doesn't restrict freedom, it amplifies it. It allows you to handle abundance without losing yourself and ensures your growth continues even when challenges appear. Sometimes when you feel lost, clarity is quietly forming behind the scenes. Chosen one, divine funding often begins with a sharpened vision. What seemed confusing or impossible is gradually becoming clear. Your purpose, your goals, and your unique path are starting to reveal themselves, piece by piece. This clarity often comes in small, almost imperceptible ways. Maybe a new idea keeps resurfacing in your mind. Perhaps you feel drawn to certain opportunities or people repeatedly. These subtle nudges are guiding you toward the path that aligns with your highest potential. As your vision becomes clearer, so does your ability to make decisions. You begin to distinguish between what supports your future and what distracts you. Even obstacles start to feel like guidance, showing you what to avoid and where to focus your energy. Chosen one, this is the season to pay close attention to your intuition, your ideas, and the people who inspire you. They are the signposts leading you toward your breakthrough. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools in attracting divine provision. Chosen one, when you focus on what you already have, the universe responds by multiplying your blessings. Gratitude changes your energy, your perspective, and even your ability to see opportunities that were invisible before. Studies show that people who practice gratitude consistently are happier, healthier, and more resilient. Spiritually, gratitude signals trust in the process of life. It tells the universe, I acknowledge the support I've received, and I am ready for more. This simple act of appreciation can accelerate the flow of abundance in your life. Even in difficult seasons, gratitude creates a shift. Instead of dwelling on scarcity or loss, you begin recognizing growth, lessons, and small victories. These acknowledgments fuel your faith, opening doors that might have remained closed if your focus stayed on what's missing. Chosen one, try starting each day by listing 3 things you are thankful for. Watch how this practice transforms your mindset, attracts opportunities, and aligns you with the funding God is sending. There will come a day when all the confusion, delays, and struggles of your journey suddenly make sense. Chosen one, this is the moment when you look back and realize that every step, every tear, every challenge was actually preparing you for the blessings you now receive. Imagine looking at your past and seeing it not as a series of failures but as a perfectly orchestrated process leading to your destiny. You'll recognize how certain people, events, and lessons were divinely positioned to ensure that you were ready when the moment came. This day often arrives when you least expect it. Perhaps a long-term goal is finally achieved, a major breakthrough happens, or you suddenly understand why certain doors closed while others opened. The moment carries a deep sense of clarity, peace, and accomplishment. Chosen one, know that this day is approaching for you. Your persistence, faith, and discipline are all contributing to this moment. The universe, or God's hand in your life, is preparing for everything to align perfectly in your favor. Chosen one of the most remarkable truths about your journey is that timing is never random. God's timing is perfect, even when it feels slow. Every opportunity, every blessing, and every connection arrives at exactly the right moment, neither too early nor too late. Trusting this timing is essential for stepping fully into your destiny. Consider the stories of people who waited for years for the right opportunity. Some had talents, resources, or visions before their time, but success only came when preparation, timing, and opportunity aligned. Divine timing ensures that when the blessing arrives, you are fully ready to handle it with wisdom and grace. This principle applies to you, chosen one. Every delay, every moment of uncertainty, is not a sign of neglect but of preparation. Your breakthrough will arrive when all the pieces fit perfectly, and you will recognize it immediately because it will feel aligned with your soul and purpose. Sometimes divine funding appears in ways that are subtle yet undeniable. Chosen one, these signs may come as sudden inspiration, unexpected resources, new people entering your life, or opportunities appearing when you least expect them. The key is to recognize them and respond with awareness. Perhaps you felt a surge of motivation or clarity about your next step. Maybe someone offered guidance, support, or advice that shifted your perspective. Or perhaps circumstances, which once seemed difficult, now feel manageable and even promising. These are signals that the universe is aligning resources in your favor. Pay attention to synchronicities. When ideas, events, and people align repeatedly around a goal or vision, it is rarely coincidence. This is divine funding at work, preparing the path, providing the tools, and positioning support for your journey. There comes a point when faith, discipline, and awareness converge into confidence. Chosen one, living with the knowledge that your future is secured changes everything. You no longer act from fear, doubt, or uncertainty. Instead, you operate from trust, clarity, and alignment with your purpose. This confidence is not arrogance, it is peace. You understand that no external circumstances can derail your destiny because it is being guided and funded by a higher power. Every step you take is intentional, and every decision is informed by the awareness that your foundation is secure. When you live with this confidence, you also inspire others. People are drawn to your assurance, your calm in the face of challenges, and your ability to remain steady even when situations seem unstable. Your energy becomes a magnet for opportunities and relationships that reinforce your path. Finally, chosen one, understand that divine funding is not just for your benefit, it's meant to impact others. The blessings, resources, and wisdom you receive are tools to shape a legacy that extends beyond your own life. Your experiences, your courage, and your decisions have the power to influence generations. Think about the people who inspired you or provided opportunities for growth. Chances are, their actions created ripples that reached far beyond themselves. Now it is your turn. The knowledge, skills, and support you are being given can help you contribute meaningfully to the world around you. Every challenge you've overcome, every lesson learned, and every opportunity seized strengthens your ability to leave a legacy. Your story is not just about survival or personal gain. It's about purpose, impact, and leaving a mark that inspires others to rise as well. Chosen one, ask yourself, what legacy do you want to leave behind? Comment your answer below. Sharing your vision can inspire others and remind them that they too have a meaningful role in shaping the world. And remember, if this journey has uplifted you, support Mirror of the Soul by liking this video, subscribing, and sharing it with someone who needs to hear this message. Together, we are creating a community of chosen ones ready to receive their blessings, live with purpose, and shape the future they were always destined for.